I'm Martin Anderson. Live Studio B sessions here on WNCW are brought to you by Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. We're pleased to welcome this band down here on a Thursday morning. It's Circles Around the Sun. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Nice to have you all here. I got some of you mic'd up, but you're all plugged in and ready to go, and ready to go to Asheville for a show tonight at the Salvage Station. I think doors open at 7-ish. The show's at 8. And you're doing a bunch of shows on the East Coast, but back around to our area for a show in Charlotte next Thursday at the Visualite. Thanks for coming in and bringing all your good-looking gear and stuff. Let's start off with a song, Circles Around the Sun. live one here in Studio B from Circles Around the Sun. 4 fellas in here with that one from your latest one, right? Self-titled release?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah, congratulations on the new sound. New record and a bit of a new sound, too. Kind of charting new directions to some extent with this cool act that we got to know, I guess, back in 2015 or so when we first heard of you all with the Fairly Well tour. Let's introduce the band. We got Dan Horn here on the bass.
Hello.
Hello. You've played under with Beechwood Sparks, Jonathan Wilson, and others, Cass McCombs. On the drums, we have Mark Levy. He's done some stuff with the Congress, and he's warming up our drum kits after a bit of a hiatus with our fun drive and stuff. Thanks for warming them up. It sounded good. We have a keyboard setup here, which is a nice big setup here. We don't get to this many in here. Thank you very much for bringing it all in. Adam McDougall played with all sorts of folks over the years, Phil and Friends, Chris Robinson, Brotherhood, all sorts of others with the late Neil Casal, who co-founded this band here with y'all. And so those three guys, you're part of the original Circles Around the Sun, but love getting to know this new sound from this guitarist here, John Lee Shannon. Welcome. All of y'all, I think all of y'all, your first time here to WNCW. So you're playing tonight in Asheville, just played Nashville last night, right?
A lot of Vills.
A lot of Vills.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Vills on this tour.
Are there? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you're doing Charlottesville, I know, a little bit after this. Virginia Beachville. Jacksonville?
Ville.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We're missing Fayetteville. We tried.
Well, Fayetteville's missing a few
It
things
was
itself.
It was
but
a hard no
It was?
from them. Yes.
Well, don't cry too many tears over that one. You just played Nashville. It was the Brooklyn Bowl. That's kind of a new venue, right?
Very cool.
Is it good? Did it treat you well?
Yeah,
Good.
they did. They gave us water and and pretzels.
They
They gave us some salt. No, they're great. Great venue.
Right on. Cool.
Bowling.
Well, if you could set the stage first for folks that don't know the history of Circles Around the Sun, what was it? The late guitarist Neil Casal was asked by Bill Kreutzmann's son Justin. Bill Kreutzmann, one of the drummers of the Dead, to provide some good grooves and such for that wonderful reunion of the Grateful Dead with Trey and all, the Fairly Well tour. And Neil said yes, of course. And then what? You guys tracked you guys down?
Neil called Dan, I called Mark, and we went in the studio. And
He
recorded.
texted me.
Really? They had texting back then? Amazing.
Only 6 years ago, I think. Right?
Wow. We went in the studio and recorded 2 days straight.
2 whole days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no sleep or anything, just
Well,
go.
I mean, we slept, but we didn't have time to listen back to any of the songs because we had to just keep recording. So we didn't know what we were doing until we got to, at least until Neil and I got to Levi's Stadium. It was the first time that we heard the music.
Wow.
Was in front of all the, at the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was interesting.
Well, I will proudly say I first heard you guys during that first one, that Chicago, I guess, right? Listening on the simulcast, and it was a great fit for that wonderful celebration of, 50 years of the Grateful Dead. How did that first sound come together, though? I mean, you guys jammed for 2 days, but was it were you given a directive of well, here's what the boys want y'all to sound like?
I think they said, make music that the Deadheads will like.
Yeah. And obviously you had an idea or 2 or 3 of what that might be, but still there's all sorts of different directions you could have taken.
No, it's true because now we have a consulting company which is called What Deadheads Like, and bands come and approach us, and we write songs for them, and Deadheads
Really?
love them. No,
We use
Really?
a computer algorithm to write
That's
the
not-
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a computer algorithm. What Deadheads Like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's even more or less believable.
That's
I
actually
don't
what
know.
this little box right here is.
Okay.
I type it in, and
Okay.
so yeah, if you guys want a song, let me know.
And,
Dial it in.
and for a fee of just $4.20, you get just exactly the sound that you
Exactly.
want. All right. No, was it kind of like what you guys had coming into it, or did
No,
you?
we didn't have anything coming in because we had never played together.
I met Dan walking into the studio.
Marco saying he met Dan as they walked in the studio, and just kind of the minds melded, I guess. Then.
I think it was sort of iconic Dead songs, and then, what is the thing that makes that song what it is, and we would try to make our own interpretation of whatever energy of that song would bring, and then do our own thing to it. But we were just trying to fill space, honestly. We had to get 6-7 hours worth of music in 2 days, so we were just trying to fill space.
Well, you did it well. You did it well for sure. And I love the direction you all have taken since then. It was a cool little EP project with another drummer, Joe Russo. We liked that one. That was cool, bringing that vibe in. And now you got this one, I don't know, a little more funk, some dance grooves, maybe a little disco inspiration.
Yeah, we were ahead of the curve with the disco thing.
You know?
Now the Foo
We thought
Fighters
of
are
it.
doing ABBA songs. Oh, sorry, not ABBA. GD. No, not GD. Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees, right. Okay.
There they are.
Foo Fighters are doing some Bee Gees now? Okay.
Didn't they do that? Didn't they just release a record of
Yeah.
Bee Gees songs? But we did our record pre-pandemic, so.
Aha, okay. And just kind of recently out, and definitely a disco element. I don't know about you, Sean. Sean Rubin's our engineer. I've been here some 20 years doing Studio B interviews and such. I can count maybe 0 to 1 times that there's been a strong disco element at all in the bands here. It sounded good. I think it's on its way back.
Yeah.
And in a good way. We'll get a disco ball.